How's it going? It's Ron Goodall with Chris Algieri. How's it going?
Great. Joined the press conference here for the Triple G fight. Triple G is one of my favorite fighters. Looking forward to seeing him do his thing on Saturday.
Now, I want to congratulate you on your win at Madison Square Garden last Saturday. Can we go through the stoppage and the knockout?
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good night. It was a good win. Very tough opponent, very game opponent. Very good team, and Jamie Moore and all those guys coming over from England. We had Carl Frampton in the corner, which was cool because I'm a big fan of him. So the team was there, and they were well prepared. So it made for a great fight.
How was the atmosphere, knowing the fact that even though it was in your hometown, it felt like you were probably in the UK? What was that like fighting?
I got booed at the weigh-in. I got booed walking to the ring. I wasn't surprised because I knew that the English fans were going to come out. They are ravenous fans. They're great fans. They really stand behind their people. And I, from what I understand, Tommy is quite the celebrity over there. So I'm not surprised that we didn't get so much love walking to the ring.
With that being said, it kind of felt like you were fighting in your hometown opposed to them, instead of you fighting in your hometown.
Yeah.
What did that just overall feel like? Did it fuel you, knowing that the crowd was rooting for Tommy? Like, did that excite you when you were at the weigh-in?
Well, I think you could see that at the weigh-in, I was all smiles, man. They were booing me. That made me smile. I had a little bit of irk to me. I think that helped with the whole situation. And then on fight night, I had something to prove. I had to go out there. I knew I had to really put work in on Tommy to get him out of there, and that's what I needed to do. And not having the crowd behind you doesn't make a difference for me. I've been in fights where I had everyone in the room on my side, and I've been in fights where I've had everybody in the room against me. So it makes no difference. What happens in between the squared circle is up to me.
Is the Maurice Hooker title shot the next thing that you want to see in the near future?
I want a title shot this year. It doesn't necessarily have to be Maurice. It doesn't have to be whoever it is. I think I'm deserving of it. The WBO obviously has a special place in me because I once held that title. I never lost in the ring. But honestly, I want to be a world champion, whatever belt it is. I want to be world champion at 140. I know I can do it again. So we'll see. The landscape of the sport changes so fast all the time. So we just got to keep our head on a swivel and just keep making the right moves.
How's your healing process after the fight? Are you feeling good?
I feel great. The fight was only a couple days ago. My body feels excellent. I feel great. I was in such good condition for the fight that honestly, my recovery has been fantastic. I didn't have any cuts or stitches or anything like that to worry about. No structural damage. My hands feel good, so I can really get back in the gym ASAP.
Now, I have to get your opinions on the immediate reaction to Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz. I'm sure you've probably been asked many times.
Yeah.
What's your overall experience when you saw that?
I mean, it was crazy because it was a huge upset, but I'm not super surprised. Andy Ruiz is if you know Andy Ruiz, you know that he's a very dangerous guy. He's got hand speed, he's got power, and he just had a really incredible and powerful will that night, and he showed that. And I think that was probably the big question. It wasn't so much about his skills or his abilities, but how he was going to deal with the big show, how he was going to deal with fighting a monster like Joshua. And he stood up to the challenge and made the most of his moment.
What do you think if they did their rematch, who would win? Do you think Ruiz would still have that opportunity to upset, or do you think Anthony Joshua change some stuff and come in and favor him?
Obviously, there's always going to be the ability for Andy to cause another upset, or it would even be an upset this time. But I really believe in Anthony Joshua's skill set and his ability and his team. I'm a huge Anthony Joshua fan. I have been for a long time. I think that he is an incredible athlete. So I would love to see him go back to work, build his confidence back up, get back out there and come back and get the win and redeem himself, and a la Lennox Lewis versus Hasim Rahman. But we'll see. Andy is a great champion. He's a very, very tough guy, and he's going to be bringing his all as well. So I guess we'll just see how it plays out.
Does this change the landscape at all in the heavyweight division?
Yes.
I mean, seeing the fact that many people thought Anthony Joshua, does that now make it like Deontay Wilder would be the favorite to beat Anthony Joshua, or like Tyson Fury, or it's just styles make fights?
Styles always make fights, but I do think that this is going to make many more people think that Wilder is going to beat Joshua. Wilder, there's no question about Wilder's power. He hits you, he's knocking you out. And now there is questions about Joshua's chin, and he can be hit. So it's impossible not to think that Wilder would be the favorite going forward.